Hello, I'm Chito Vela. I am the Austin City Council member for District 4. It's been an honor and a privilege to be your council member for these last few years, and I am asking the voters to send me back for a second term. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am an attorney. I graduated from the University of Texas School of Law. I also attended the LBJ School of Public Affairs, so I've been involved in policy and law for virtually my entire life at this point. The first job I had out of law school, I was an assistant attorney general for open records. So I learned a lot about open records. I worked in the legislature for 4 years as general counsel to a state rep, and then I had my own private practice handling criminal defense and immigration matters for more than a decade before I came on to council. I've also been very active in the community. I was on the board for the Workers Defense Project. I was board chair for Workers Defense Project, and I was the president of the Blanton Elementary PTA. Really enjoyed my time volunteering for the community. The first term has been a very successful term. This has been a really good Austin City Council that has passed a number of housing reforms that have brought more housing to Austin, both affordable and just market rate housing, badly needed housing, and because we're building so much housing, we have seen rents drift down a bit, and I'm very happy to see that. And look forward to continuing to move in that direction and bringing affordability, at least making Austin more affordable than it has been over these last few years. We have also made a lot of improvements over this last term in transportation. We have sidewalks and bike lanes that are going in all over the city. Gaining mobility for pedestrians and bicyclists. We've made changes to our parking rules, giving business owners and apartments more flexibility in the amount of parking that they decide to put into a project. This will allow for more housing and more businesses instead of large seas of empty parking lots, which we see too much of in Austin nowadays. And we've been really successful in parks. We just cut the ribbon on the Highland Neighborhood Park right there off of St. John's in my district. Soon we'll be opening Brownie Neighborhood Park farther north in District 4. And we also opened Pomerleau Park, a little 2-acre pocket park in the Windsor Park neighborhood, bringing recreational opportunities, parks to the largely working class residents of District 4. Again, I'm very proud of that. Looking forward to a second term. I've joked around that if in my second term, Project Connect, our light rail project, is getting built, and the Fayette coal plant, the Austin Energy's coal plant out in Fayette, is closing, I'll be a happy council member in 2028. Project Connect is critical for mobility in Austin. Just about all our peer cities have a good light rail system. We need to do the same. We've got to get that built and operating as soon as possible. I will push for that in my second term. And just as important as closing the Fayette coal plant, it is a major source of air pollution for Austin. It is the number one single source of air pollution. It releases a lot of carbon as well. It's a 40-plus-year-old coal plant that we've got to close down for many different reasons. But if we're going to fight climate change and if we're going to protect our air quality, we've got to shut down the Fayette coal plant. So if we're building light rail and closing the coal plant at the end of my next term, that will be a good, successful term. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Again, it's been an honor and a privilege to be your council member. I look forward to coming back and having a solid second term, and I humbly ask for your vote and for your support.